Hello and welcome to 2 News at Noon. A lot of people are still picking up pieces, literally today, from the severe storms that moved through last night. In fact, one Kettering apartment building had to be evacuated after the roof was ripped from it. Jordan Burgess is live there with a look at the damage.
Right now, you just have to see this damage to believe it here at the Wood Oak Apartments in Kettering. Just take a look at the roof hanging in tatters from the apartment building. In fact, pieces of that roof right now are scattered all across the parking lot here. Take a look at this tree over here. You can see some of the roof hanging from it, almost as if it had been placed there to dry by somebody. Now, residents at this point have not been allowed back into the building. Some of them are still out in the parking lot at this hour. It's considered too dangerous right now to let them back into the building. So at this point, they can only wonder what had happened with some of their stuff, and hopefully more of it is left than what's left of the roof of their apartment building. In fact, some of that debris was blown into a nearby house, and the wind certainly left behind a wicked trail. Now, thankfully, everybody in the apartments was okay, but again, they did have to leave the building. Now, Red Cross has helped those who needed a place to stay. Others are with family. Now, some apartments are worse off than others. One woman arrived home from work to find her bed covered with debris. She says normally she would have been sound asleep when the storm hit around 9, so a close call there. And we talked with residents about what it was like as that storm zeroed in on them.
We heard what sounded a lot like a freight train noise as it's going over tracks, the thump.
Our roof was in the backyard. All my things were destroyed. And I've got my clothes on my back.
Certainly a difficult time for everybody living here. In fact, they tell us they're in a kind of limbo right now because they're not allowed back into the building, and they're not sure when they will be allowed back into the building to get some of their stuff. In fact, I talked with a building inspector from Kettering. He said it could be days before they're allowed back inside because basically somebody has to come out here and make sure that the building is safe to let people back in, and then they're going to have to schedule things for people to come and get their stuff. And as far as repairs to this building, well, that could take even longer. Jordan Burgess, 2 News on your side.